I grew up, with obviously my father was in my life, but he was in prison for the most part, and he had finally was able to get out. Finally got to come see me play football. He came to some of my first few NFL games, and man, it was just so. It just felt like my family was finally coming back together, and obviously he passed away, last year, right before his birthday, right before that Steelers game. Man, that was probably one of the lowest points of my life, because I was just so happy to finally have him back. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to stay strong. When he passed away, I was in my house, dark house, man. Open no windows, turn on no lights for like 2 days. It was hard, man. But what kept me strong was my mom. She kept me going, even though she was struggling with it, but she kept me going. Simply because of what she's been through. She hit rock bottom, and to see her bounce back from rock bottom, anybody could bounce back from anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at any challenge, anything that comes my way that's difficult. I can get through it because my mom got through one of the hardest points in anybody, like in her life. So I feel like I can just do anything. I'm indestructible. Yeah, she was on drugs at one point, and she got clean, and she had to stay in the halfway house at times. I was staying with my grandma, and one time I asked to go stay with my mom at the halfway house, and so I'm there with her. We on one twin size bed, both of us on that, and it's a hard bed. It's one pillow. She let me get it. Just the type of person that she is. She let me get it, and then man, and we went to eat, and all they had was noodles, like the pack of noodles. The chicken, the shrimp, those noodles, and obviously I knew what they was. I was like, okay, how we gonna make these noodles, Ma? And she was like, we're gonna eat them dry. I said, eat them dry? She was like, yeah. And man, we had the sauce, poured the sauce on it and everything, man. We ate the noodles dry, man. It was the first time I ever did anything like that. I was like, man, we don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was young, obviously, at the time, but now thinking about it, I was like, man, we don't have nothing. We didn't have nothing going for us. And, I'm just so happy and blessed to be able to be in the position that I'm in to where we don't have to do that ever again. I'm living my dream, dog. I'm living my dream. My mom, I know she's sitting at home just with a big smile on her face. If I FaceTime her right now, she gonna have a smile on her face. I just know it, man, because she don't have to, think about, she don't have to worry about how she's gonna get her next meal. You know what I'm saying? She can just go get it, whatever she want. And man, it's emotional, man, because God did this, man. God did this. This contract year, it's week 6 going on, week 7. Not where I want to be statistically, but I just got to keep my composure, man. Like, it's stressful because the type of competitor that I am, I obviously want to help my team produce, and I feel like I ain't gonna say I feel like I've been letting them down, but the past 3 years I've been doing so much with helping the team. It just feel like I'm not living up to my standard that I have for myself. I'm not living up to my goals that I've been writing on my wall, on my mirror. So it's just like I just gotta find a way to cope and not let the stress affect my game. I'm not saying it has, but if I keep letting it affect like my everyday life and let me think about it all the time, I feel like it'll hurt me in the long run. So I just gotta find a way to not really think about it and just be me and play my game at the end of the day. So the reason I chose this car is because I feel like it fits my personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm more relaxed. I be chilling for the most part, and I feel like when I'm in this, I'm relaxed. And getting here like after practice, after a long day of work, or even after a game, man, I got that peace of mind, got that quiet time to reflect on how practice went, how the game went, when we get our little breaks in between, like practice during training camp, I come in here and, you know, I eat in the back seat and just vibe and have that peace of mind before I go back, you know, to meetings and stuff like that. So bro, that is insane how I think about it. I'm not even gonna lie. Tee Higgins, Behind the Drive, part 1 over. Got part 2 coming soon. Catch y'all when we get back.